Previous class explained photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis process, test for starch. How can you say that? How can you prove that starch is formed during the process of photosynthesis? How can you prove that starch is formed during the process of photosynthesis? Factors related during the process of photosynthesis. Factors related during the process of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Factors related during the process of photosynthesis. External factors, internal factors. Air, sunlight, water, and chlorophyll. These are the essential factors of photosynthesis process. These are the essential factors of photosynthesis process. Already previous explained one of the internal factor of photosynthesis, water. One of the internal factor of photosynthesis, water. Water is essential for growth of the plant body. Water is essential for growth of the plant body. Air is also one of the external factor of photosynthesis process. Air is one of the external factor of photosynthesis process. Air contains several gases like carbon dioxide, oxygen, nitrogen, and other gases. During the process of photosynthesis, carbon dioxide is essential. Carbon dioxide is essential for the process of photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide is essential for the process of photosynthesis. And oxygen is liberated. During the process of photosynthesis, carbon dioxide is essential and oxygen is liberated. Already we have learned in your previous class chemical equation of photosynthesis 6CO2 plus 12H2O is used to in the presence of sunlight, chlorophyll. 6CO2 plus 12H2O is useless in the presence of sunlight, chlorophyll. All these factors combine together in the form of glucose, C6H12O6 plus 6O2 plus 6H2O. This is the chemical equation of photosynthesis process. In this process, starch or glucose is formed. Already previous class explained how can you prove that starch is formed during the process of photosynthesis. How can you prove that starch is formed by the process of photosynthesis? And oxygen is liberated by the process of photosynthesis. Oxygen is liberated by the process of photosynthesis. Now, air and photosynthesis. Joseph Priestley he was one of the greatest biological scientists. Joseph Priestley was conducted several experiments aid by the process of photosynthesis. Joseph Priestley, he was one of the greatest biological scientists. He was conducted experiment aid by the process of photosynthesis. He related aid is essential for growth of the plant body. He explained air is essential for the growth of the plant body and it is also essential for photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis process. During the process of photosynthesis, oxygen gas is liberated. During the process of photosynthesis, oxygen gas is liberated. In the year 1774, oxygen was discovered by Joseph Priestley. Very, very important, my dear students. In examination point of view, off-mark question. Who was discovered oxygen gas? Who was discovered oxygen gas? Joseph Priestley in the year 1774. Air contains several gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen and other gases. Air is essential for the growth of the plant body and it is also useful for photosynthesis process. During photosynthesis process, carbon dioxide is essential and oxygen is liberated. Carbon dioxide is essential and oxygen is liberated. Okay. Oxygen was discovered by Joseph Priestley in the year 1774. The name oxygen was coined by the name oxygen. The name oxygen was coined by Lavoisier in the year 1775. In the year 1775, the name oxygen was coined by Lavoisier in the year 1775. Very, very important bits, my dear students, in examination point of view. Oxygen was discovered by Joseph Priestley in the year 1774. The name oxygen was coined by Lavoisier in the year 1775. In the year 1775. Okay, next. Joseph Priestley closely observed that oxygen is released by the process of photosynthesis. This is a burning gas. Priestley closely observed that oxygen is a burning gas. And it is also helps for survival of the living organism. Survival of the living organism. Oxygen is essential for survival of the living organism. And it is a burning gas. Joseph Priestley closely observed that oxygen is a burning gas and it is also essential for survival of the living organisms. He was conducted one of the experiment, Joseph Priestley experiment. He was conducted one of the experiment, Joseph Priestley experiment. To cite it all of you, Joseph Priestley experiment. He was conducted one of the experiment, Joseph Christie experiment. Oxygen is released. This is a burning gas. This is a burning gas, and it is essential for survival of the organism. And it is essential for survival of the living organism. Okay. He take closed bell jar, mouse, mint plant, pudina plant, and a burning candle. These apparatus, closed bell jar, mouse, mint plant, burning candle. First, he was taken closed bell jar, and in a closed bell jar can be placed in mouse. First of all, he was taken closed bell jar. First, he was taken a closed bell jar. And in a closed bell jar, placed the mouse. It is an animal, you know that. And placed the candle, burning candle. Placed the burning candle. First, he was taken closed bell jar, and in a closed bell jar placed mouse and burning candle. After some time, he was observed. Burning candle is off, and the mouse died. That means sufficient amount of air is not available in a closed bell jar. After some time, he was observed, mouse died, and the burning candle is also off. This indicates that sufficient amount of air is not available in the closed bell jar. And next, he was introduced mint plant. Pudina plant. After that, he was introduced mint plant. Mouse is there, burning candle is there, and mint plant. These three exist in a closed bell jar. These three are present in a closed bell jar, and he was observed after some time. Burning candle is continuously burning. Mouse is alive. Mint plant, exchange of gases. Mint plant, exchange of gases. Mouse is alive. Burning candle is continuously burning. So this indicates that exchange of gases. That means plants taking carbon dioxide release oxygen. Plants taking carbon dioxide and release oxygen. This oxygen gas helps burning of candle, and mouse is alive condition. Oxygen gas is useful for burning of candle, and mouse is alive condition. Exchange of gases takes place. So this simple experiment indicates that oxygen is released by the process of photosynthesis. like animals and human being for respiration process, living process, living process. Okay, my dear students. Finally, was hypothesis that exchange of gases takes place in a plant body. Carbon dioxide is essential for photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide is essential for photosynthesis, and oxygen is released. Oxygen is released. This oxygen gas is helpful for burning of candle, burning of candle, and this is also helpful for survival of the organism. Survival of the organism. Carbon dioxide is essential by the process of photosynthesis. It is useful for formation of glucose or starch. Glucose or starch. Finally, he was hypothesized that exchange of gases takes place in a plant body. Exchange of gases takes place in a plant body. So, what is the aim of this experiment? To prove that, aim is, sir, to prove that oxygen is a burning gas and it is essential for survival of the organism. To prove that oxygen is burning gas and it is essential for survival of the organism. Joseph Priestley experiment. This experiment indicates that plants exchange of gases like carbon dioxide and oxygen. Carbon dioxide and oxygen. In a plant body, several organelles, several parts are involved. Exchange of gases. We know that stomata is present in leaf. Stomata helpful for exchange of gases, taking carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen by the process of photosynthesis, and taking oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide by the process of respiration. Not only stomata, stem. Stomata present in leaf. Stem. Lenticels. Next, root hairs. These are the organelles. These are the parts of the plant body. Leaf contains stomata. Stomata helpful for exchange of gases. Stem contains lenticels. Lenticels also helpful for exchange of gases. Root contains root hairs. This is also helpful for exchange of gases. These are also helpful for exchange of gases. So this is one of the activity. Plants helps exchange of exchange of gases for photosynthesis and respiration. Various parts and various organelles are involved for the exchange of gases, like photosynthesis and respiration process. In photosynthesis process, oxygen is released. This is helpful for other living organisms. This is helpful for other living organisms. For survival. Right? Procedure procedure తర్వాత నేను బోర్డు మీద రాస్తాను. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకో టాపిక్ వెళ్ళాలి కాబట్టి ప్రొసీజర్ నేను రాస్తాను, లేదంటే తర్వాత మీకు వాట్సాప్ లో పెడతాను. Okay, now, right.